Well, hello, my beautiful Virgo. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-January right through to mid-February 2024. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Virgo, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first and then follow it with a Celtic cross just to see who is coming in your way. Also, I'd like to apologize for the delay in this reading. I did have a bit of a power outage just before we moved into January, and then I got a seasonal cold, so everything is a little bit behind, but here we are at your singles love reading. So let's see who is coming in your way and what energy you're currently dealing with. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, God, Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see regarding their love situation? Can you please guide them? What are they meant to be aware of at this time? And could you please show who is coming their way and when? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, God, Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Interesting. You've got a lot of flowers, and they're actually showing me a bouquet in the water right now of a sunflower bouquet. Okay, so some of you may have literally just bought a sunflower bouquet, but it could also, they want me to go again, so I will. And by they, I mean my guides. Or it could also mean, spiritually, sunflowers, it's a decision to follow where the sun is at, to follow your heart. So some of you have been doing a lot of decluttering in your life and focusing on your own personal development and growth. And also you've made a promise to yourself that you're actually focusing on your own individual happiness. And, when the moment is right, the universe will guide you towards someone new. So I definitely see that is occurring for you. We've got more flowers. Interesting. It's not a bouquet of sunflowers, but it is a bouquet. So I'm being shown, blossoming, an energy of positivity, that you're attracting the right energy towards you. Your first card there is the letter. So this is about communication. Now, some of you beautiful Virgos out there have already started talking to somebody new, okay? I will address both energies. If you've started talking to someone new currently, and you're wondering where it's going, where it's headed, I definitely see it moving into a flourished relationship where you and this person, it will be very organic, but I definitely see that you will plant roots with this person. There's a solid energy about you and this person. This person, I'm getting an energy of this person's quite confident within themselves, okay? I feel like they've had a very interesting journey, very much like yourself, and I feel like there's a lot of common ground there as well. And really odd, they're giving me a song straight away. You look a little like someone I used to know. Okay, so either this person reminds you, this is a very famous song. Let me just clarify. That's all they're giving me of that song. It's, that Kylie Minogue song, Padam or something, I think it's called. I haven't been given that part, but it sounds like that song. So I'm going to have to look up and see if the lyrics are that, because sometimes, I listen to a song on the radio and I get caught up in the chorus and I don't really pay as much attention as I probably should regarding, the verse lyrics. So I feel it's that song that's coming through. And this may be a sign for you that you're going to hear that song over the next 6 weeks, and then suddenly there is going to be a change in your love circumstances. So for those beautiful Virgos who are currently nourishing a relationship, you've just started talking to somebody, I get an energy here that it will grow deeper, the feelings. And with the tree present, this can indicate this person will join your family lineage. There's a potential of marriage with this person. But I feel taking it slow is very important, building a solid foundation and getting to know each other. But I mean, this is going to sound really weird. I just feel there is some sort of commonality about this person, that they look like someone either in your friendship circle, or that you used to work with, or maybe even someone in your family. There's like a resemblance there with this person. And for those beautiful Virgos who have currently not met anybody, you're very close to meeting someone new, okay? Now, when you get number 27, the letter, this is all about, really focusing on your projects. I feel like you are the sort of person who is maturing to the point where you know what you want. You certainly know what you do not want. But I also see that, I'm getting two energies. One is that you're going to be messaging someone very, very soon. So you're about to meet someone quite soon indeed. And there's going to be a lot of communication there. But also, pay close attention to any of the documents that you read. Okay, these could be documents that you're reading for work if you're in a career. If you're not in a career and you're retired, it could be that you're, reading like the newspaper, or you're reading like a periodical or a magazine or something. Because I feel like you're going to be reading this person's surname everywhere. It's so random. It's almost like one of the signs from the universe. It's almost like preparing you to, know the surname before you actually meet the person. So, you could be reading an article about, space travel, for example, and one of the interviewers is called, I'm just throwing this out there, Armstrong, right? I'm just making that space sort of like connection there. And you're going to see that name like everywhere. And then you're going to meet a person whose surname or their family lineage, there's like an Armstrong. Okay, so I'm just giving you a random name, but I feel you're going to see some sort of commonality. And it's almost like the universe is going to give you many, many signs before you even meet this person. Even if you're walking down the street and you like see an Armstrong street, or you see like a supermarket that's called Armstrong's, corner store, whatever it is, I feel like you're going to see this person's name a lot before you actually meet them. And again, I'm just giving that name as an example, but I feel you're going to be in a very flirtatious communication with somebody very, very soon if you're not already. Now, some of you beautiful Virgos, with the park or the garden, it's in the LENORMAND deck, and it represents, going out there, having fun. It's in the reverse, okay? So some of you have been a bit of a homebody, but you may have promised yourself this year that you're actually going to open yourself up to new things, get out there, new experiences, new environments, and I feel you actually meet this person in a crowd of people, okay? This could be through an invitation, okay? I feel like you stand out. It's almost like they see you. I know it sounds like such a movie. It's like they see you in a group of people somehow, but you just stand out. It's almost like you're glowing when you meet this person. Even if you met this person online and you're meeting like in a bar or a restaurant as your first date, it's almost like this person, instantly their eyes lock with yours. And I mean, this can indicate like a party or an event. If you haven't met someone just yet, it could represent a party or an event that you haven't even been invited to yet, but you'll get the invitation in the next 6 weeks, and then you're going to meet this person at that event. Also, I'm getting a strong energy of either networking, or it could be that there's a reunion that you're invited to. It could be a college reunion, maybe a work drinks reunion with people that you used to work with. It could also be people in the community that you haven't seen for a while. So I'm getting a strong energy of community, but also of reunion energy. And it could also, like if you're in business, for example, and you have some sort of like networking event that you're invited to, it could mean that you're actually going to meet someone that you know at that event, and they may introduce you to someone that you don't know, okay? And there's like a spark, a frisson there. So the overarching energy tells me that you are going to meet somebody, and it's not too far away. We have the tree there. Now, the tree, of course, is about planting roots. It's also about longevity, especially slow-growing relationships, someone that you feel safe with, planting roots with that person. This is your outcome energy, expansion. And, this tree can represent family lineage or your ancestry in some way. So I feel, you're going to meet someone who is serious about getting married, someone who wants to settle down, who wants to be in a long-term relationship with you. And this person's around no matter the weather, okay? The weather of life. We all go through ups and downs. And some people, you know, they stick around because there is a strong foundation, they're in love, and I feel this is the person you're going to meet. Of course, we all meet at some stage in our life someone who is not emotionally available to make a commitment on that level. And when the going gets tough, they start running, okay? And you may have experienced people like that in the past as well. Because I get a sense here, looking at your cards and the energy I've got, some of you beautiful Virgos out there have had an experience where something that started to blossom got cut short quite suddenly, and it may have made you feel a little bit hesitant about being in the dating world for a while. Some of you may have withdrawn from dating or even just been focusing on your projects and your responsibilities, and it hasn't really been your priority. Even though you may want a soulmate to come in, you want love, it hasn't been your 100% priority at this time because I feel like you've had other things that you've been dealing with. But looking at your energy, now you're in a more creative energy, you're open to receive. And I feel you've done a lot of personal development and spiritual growth. You know, you've walked that dark time. They actually show me a bat in the water. A bat, like, you know, the animal bat. Okay, bats tend to navigate in the dark. So because I'm talking about like, you know, your shadow self, difficult times, it can mean that some of you have been, you know, navigating a very dark path, but you've been using your intuition and your heightened senses in order to get to where you are right now. And you're so ready, okay? I feel some of you may have also been with people or situations in the past that may have drained your energy. And now you're learning to erect those healthy boundaries and make sure you notice any red flags in a relationship. But the person who's coming in right now, I feel like you're so ready, and this is a blossoming relationship. This is someone who's actually going to be like a friend as well as a lover, someone who is on your team, someone who, you know, you can rely on. And when you get the bouquet, this is about happiness. You know, this is about appreciation, but it's also about someone paying you attention, you know, and offering the love that you truly deserve and desire. But it is also another card of invitation. So it's almost like there may be an invitation that you're invited to and it was delayed, or the event gets rescheduled in some way, because I'm feeling a delay about this invitation. So for example, if your friend said, you know what, I'm going to hold my birthday party on Saturday, and then something comes up and they're like, oh, you know what, I'm going to rearrange it. Maybe I should do it in 2 weeks' time Saturday. Let's do it like that. So I feel there's something about that. So even if you have been invited to something, there may be some sort of change in either the time or date regarding this event. And this is where you're going to meet this person, okay? Now, some of you beautiful Virgos may decide to meet someone online, okay? And if you do that, of course, I see you meeting this person in, you know, a public place, face to face. And I feel like there is a spark, some chemistry straight away. So I definitely see, you know, everything's flourishing for you. All the cards are pointing to a flourishing relationship, something that's going to be in full bloom. And I feel like you'll commit to this person long term at some point this year, but I feel like you're just going to enjoy the moment, okay? I feel like you're going to be really happy with this person. And let's get to a Celtic cross and see the details, because your overarching energy tells me that there is a relationship coming in. And I don't care how old you are. Some people out there, I'm getting a strong energy right now of people thinking about age. Age is but a number, okay? Your love story is only just beginning, truly. Something that is going to flourish for you. And even if you're like 97 or you are 34 or, you know, 19, whatever age you are, if you are vibing at a frequency of, you know, wanting love, and your protagonist energy is to romance your life, okay? Some of you may have even written a list of all the things that you really want in a person, because you're getting serious in 2024 about visualizing whatever it is that you desire, okay? You're making your thoughts become a reality. And with a letter there, this is about writing it down. It's about speaking it out to the universe, because remember, words are spellings. They're cast out to the universe to create your reality. But also committing it to paper indicates you're also making a commitment to make love your priority. It is an act of self-care, okay? You know, some people, look, Wheel of Fortune, you're leaving it up to fate. This is your protagonist energy, your starting position. So destiny is intervening to change your life and put you in the position to meet the one. But also, I feel like you're meeting this person halfway, because there's so much sort of flora and fauna there. It tells me that you are going to be out and about. You want yourself to be seen this year, to connect to really interesting things, interesting people. These could come in the form of a hobby, hobby or an event or, you know, festivals or whatever it is that you're really interested in. But ultimately, I feel like you're doing something for you, and like, as a byproduct, I feel like you're like meeting the one. The universe is able to put someone, you know, in the position to meet you. Because I always say this, you know, unless you're online, no one's going to smash through your window, roll over across the floor, and join you on the sofa and say, hey, how about it? You know, want to fall in love? So I feel like, you know, partly the universe wants to put you in a position to meet this person, but you've also got to meet the universe halfway with the first step. So sometimes it can feel really daunting getting out there, especially if you've been out of the dating world for a while. But I feel like you're going to be in a group of people. And, you know, Three of Pentacles as your below position tells me there's something that you're planning to attend, or something that you're thinking about collaborating on, or an event that you're going to go to. Or it feels, you know, maybe there's an invitation, a group of people that you are already connected to. There's going to be like a last minute kind of invitation that in some way gets changed, and you're going to attend that, and that changes everything. Okay, so if you're not online dating, I definitely see you're going to meet someone through a group of people. And I'm going to have to pull a card on that Three of Pentacles, because I'm also getting a little bit of energy coming through of someone who you already know, a friend, who is going to try and set you up with someone. Okay, they may have even told you about this, but I will pull a card on it, okay? But I feel actually, I mean, the Page of Wands, this person is a little bit younger than you. They're very passionate, very intense, but they are a very loyal mate, someone who's very fun to be with. I'm actually getting this energy. This person is super fun. And I will pull a card to clarify if it's a new person or whether it is, you know, introduced to you by your friend, and it still seems like, how would you like to receive? It still seems like that it's new. It's a new person to you, okay, if that makes sense. Sorry, I just wanted to check in with the energy to see how they want the cards laying for you in the position. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Page of Swords, yeah. So pages, they are new energy. So I really feel actually you're going to be messaging somebody, but I feel with the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands, there's two energies. One is you're going to meet someone new, but also I feel your friend has like, or somebody you know has an idea of someone that they could partner you up with. So you may actually have a choice, but I'm going to clarify that when I get there, okay? We've got King of Swords energy. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What do they need to be aware of? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Okay. Seven of Wands. Okay, I'm going to have to go one more just to clarify that, because this reading is for the next 6 weeks. Knight of Wands. Okay. Now, I am seeing someone new coming into your world, but looking at the next 6 weeks, what I see here is you doing something very creative that puts you in the position to meet someone new. So it could be a conversation that comes through with you and a person. And then I feel after 6 weeks, because this reading is for 6 weeks, I'll try and pull some cards and see if I can see after. I feel it'll develop after 6 weeks. So yeah, we'll get into that when we get there. But your first card there is the Wheel of Fortune. So everything's going to change. And destiny is intervening to put you in a position to change your life. But also I feel, you know, fortune favors the brave, and you've also got that Knight of Wands there, which is a very bold energy. So I feel some of you, you know, there is a competitive energy I've got coming through. So it could be that you're going to embark on something that is very creative, something that perhaps gives you a qualification or, you know, puts you ahead of other people in some way. So even if you join like an acting class or an art class, or, you know, you decide to put yourself out there and join like a five-a-side like football team, whatever it is, I feel you kind of stand out from the crowd. But I feel there's an invitation that comes from something that you do, and it's like the universe has set this thing up. But I keep getting this energy of set up. So I do feel like there's a friend who's trying to set you up with somebody, okay? So there could be some sort of party that's orchestrated, and you're invited to it through a friend, and this friend has someone in mind. And I feel like this person's already shown a picture of you to this person, and they're really interested, whoever this person is. So let me just get this very clear. Your friend's friend is very interested in you, my beautiful Virgo, and I feel your friend is trying to set you up with this person, and they feel it would be a good match. But also, I feel there's someone else, someone new who's going to come into your world and is going to spark your curiosity. So I do feel like you have a decision to make. Okay, but the Wheel of Fortune is like you deciding that this is your lucky year. This is the year where you're going to turn everything around and get everything that you desire. And it starts with love, because all of your cards are, you know, flowers and blooms and bouquets and blossoming. So I feel now you're more open to receive love. You've done a lot of the personal development and transformational work there. And the Wheel of Fortune indicates a surprise in love. Okay, now what's crossing you? We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Now, of course, this is a Virgo card. So this is an energy of conservation. You're waiting for the one. But it's also an energy of domesticity. So some of you may have been a bit of a homebody recently, or even for the last couple of months or years. I mean, the last couple of years, humanity have been dealt a major twist and turn of fate. And I feel, you know, it's required a lot of people to reorganize their lives, or really just, you know, face what's truly important. And I feel you've been focusing on your responsibilities, your home life, building a life of comfort, finances, you know, really focusing on your wealth as well there. But also there's an energy of protection. So some of you may have been hurt in the past and you've been healing. And when the moment is right, then you'll know when it's time to get out there. But ultimately, you know, this energy here could indicate that some of you, you may have had situations that depended on your presence. So you may not have had time. You're very, very busy, under pressure. I feel some of you need to create space in your life, because emotionally, I feel like you're ready, you're open. And I feel physically there is some sort of adjustment that needs to happen in your current schedule in order to allow this love in. But I definitely see that you're ready. And the Queen of Pentacles indicates you want to settle down. You're looking for someone who, you know, wants to nest. Okay. Again, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's all about the energy. But I do feel with this energy as a crossing card, some of you may have connected to relationships in the past where you did not feel secure, where you felt you had to second guess a person, or they left you in confusion, or, you know, you've really been tested when it comes to love in the past, especially since you've got the Four of Cups there, because it's like you've been disappointed, you've been let down, you had expectations of how certain things would have gone in the past, and they didn't go the way you thought that they would. And there's a discouragement there. So I feel to some degree, some of you, you know, almost like decided love, it's not going to happen for you, because every time you open yourself up, you may get hurt. But there's this new person coming in, and I feel, you know, it's not going to go that way for you. I mean, we got the Three of Pentacles. So again, when I touch it, I've actually got a different energy coming out now, which is about a choice. There's three. Okay, there's you, my beautiful Virgo, and there's two options for you when it comes to love. And I feel very much the end energy is to know the difference between lust and love. Okay, humans, we have to make a decision, especially if we're connecting to somebody and there's a lot of passion, intensity, and we have to build a solid foundation. I can see that you're looking to settle down. You know, if there's some beautiful Virgos out there who are like, you know what, I'd rather have a fling, I'd rather be very footloose and fancy free, and I'm not looking to settle down just yet. I feel there is an option available for you to have that, okay? But also, I get an energy here that the overarching energy is that you want to settle down. That's the main energy I'm picking up. Virgos who really want to settle down, okay? But the Three of Pentacles indicates a potential love triangle, but I feel like you have to choose. I feel like you're not like in the triangle and, you know, with another person who has another choice. I feel like, you know, you're the pinnacle of the triangle and you have the choice who you connect to. Also, the Three of Pentacles can indicate like setup, people coming together, engineering a plan and saying, you know what, my beautiful Virgo can't understand why they're single, but I know this person who's really awesome and would be a perfect match. And I'm getting that energy right here, right now. So I'm just going to pull a card on this for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Virgo? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. It's like your friends have an offering for you. They think this person will be very solid for you. They think it's the start of something truly wonderful. You know, it'd be an opportunity for you to invest in a relationship. And I feel this person that they're trying to set you up with, they also have money. This person, they're very serious about starting something from the very beginning and have it really grow. Okay. How does my beautiful Virgo feel about this person when they first meet them? Strength card. Okay. They're bold. They're daring. This person flamboyant as well. Seven of Swords. There's something about this person that you don't 100% trust though. Okay. Seven of Swords, you know, is an energy of feeling that either this person is traveling a lot for work or, you know, not ready for commitment. I feel like you're tapping into your intuition. There's something about this person that doesn't really 100% vibe with you. Seven of Swords also indicates a level of independence, nonconformity. This person doesn't people please. They live life on their own terms, which is wonderful, okay? But you may feel that this person, they lack a little bit of diplomacy there. And we've got the Strength card to back it up. So you see this person, you know, they're willing to say what other people are not willing to say, which actually is a really good trait because you know where you're at. But there's something about this person with the Seven of Swords. I feel, yeah, it's a little bit wishy-washy. You may feel that this person is a lovely person, but you're not sure if they're a good match. Okay, I just wanted to clarify. We've got the Two of Pentacles there. It's like, could go either way. You know, you feel that this person may have not even closed out a relationship with somebody else. They're very passionate, very intense. You know, they're saying all the right things. And I really feel that they're super interested in you. There's no doubt about that. But I feel there's an inconsistency energy about this person. And there's something just off with the rhythm of you and them. You know, even though you get on with most people, my beautiful Virgo, I feel there's something about this person that you're like, I'm not sure, okay? Interesting that there's like two infinity signs there. So I feel like you have infinite potential to choose who you connect to. But I feel this person that your friends want to set you up with, I feel, you know what I really think? I think that you'd get a little bit bored of this person after a while. Okay, that's the energy that I've got coming through. So, yeah. I have to be honest with the energy that I'm feeling, especially with the Four of Cups in the past position. So Four of Cups is like you're a little bit bored. You're not so interested in this person, and you're feeling a little bit like, is there anybody out there for me? Because every time there's a potential and I get really like psyched up about it, especially, you know, when your friends try and set you up with this person, you're like, nice try, guys. You know, the person is a wonderful person, but it's just not vibing with me. It's just not for me. Okay, so with the Four of Cups there, it's like you're looking for something else. You're looking for that missing ingredient. And I feel in the past, you know, you have been disappointed or let down in relationships. And I'm loving the fact that the Four of Cups is left in the past, okay? Because that means you're leaving disenchantment, disappointment, and even expectation in the past. It's almost like you're waiting for the universe to show up and show you what they've got, okay? Because I feel the Page of Wands is actually what the universe, it's an opposing energy. The universe is sending you someone who is passionate, intense, someone who is loyal, faithful, someone you can trust, someone who wants to take the initiative to get to know you on a deeper level. And I feel you may even start off as a friend with this person first, you know, before it's truly like, it's almost like flirtatious friendship, like will they, won't they, will they, won't they, okay? But I feel this is someone new. This is not the person that you're trying to meet through your friends, or your friends are trying to, you know, match you up with. I feel you meet someone independently on your own terms, and it's divinely guided. It's sent by the universe. You know, it's really important to watch the journey of the actual layout, because the Four of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the figure is sitting under a tree, okay, and has their arms closed, feeling pretty fed up and sorry for themselves, really disappointed with the Three Cups that are currently in front of him. And again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. But the universe comes in and says, you know what? I know that this cup is the best cup. It's more emotionally fulfilling. It is, you know, a romantic proposition. And the universe is almost like playing matchmaker with you. I'm just going to show you that Four of Cups. So it's almost like down here, your friends are kind of trying to line you up with somebody, and you're like, there's just something missing about this particular situation. There's no spark or there's no chemistry. This relationship's just not for me. And we got the Four of Cups here. It's like, well, the universe is now taking over and saying, because you're always meant to meet this person. You know, we got the turbulent cloud there, which represents it's been difficult to find somebody, and almost to the point where you've lost your taste for it, because the Four of Cups can be like, this person has options. You got options, my beautiful Virgo. Remember, Three of Pentacles here. You got options, but there's just not that ingredient that you're looking for. And then suddenly the universe sends you something. If you measure the cups, they're actually bigger than the ones that are currently present to that figure. You'll see that the universe is setting you up with someone who is more in alignment with who you are. It's your soulmate, okay? So I feel Page of Wands energy tends to represent soulmate, you getting to know a new person. Okay, someone who is a mate for life, someone who has that spark, who is going to be faithful, someone who is looking for commitment and taking the initiative to show you with action, not just words, okay? So with this Page of Wands, this is the potential position. So the potential is the universe is going to put in motion a meeting between you and this new person, but it comes after your friends trying to set you up. So I feel that's why I'm getting this energy that 6 weeks, because this reading is good for 6 weeks, I feel like, you know, your friends are either going to try and orchestrate a meeting between you and somebody, and then you're not going to be interested in that person, or they're going to invite you to something and there's a potential, and then you're like, meh. And then it's like another event and you meet this new person. So I hope that's very clear, okay? The timeline is that someone is going to try and set you up with somebody, and if not, after that, you're going to meet somebody new. I feel you do not know this person, and they're not connected to your friends. It's a beautiful stranger that you're going to meet, and they have that ingredient, they have that spark, and I feel this is a relationship that is going places. This person, you know, I feel there's something about this person, you know, it's almost like they connect in some way to your life's purpose mission. Okay, so you could be meeting this person on an adventure, on you sort of exploring your neighborhood in a different way. Suddenly you may have like a whispering from your heart and your soul, which is really your guides kind of helping you, that you want to, you know, go to that new restaurant across town or try out that festival that you've never been to before. So whatever it is that you have a sudden hunch to go to, I feel this is where you're going to meet somebody new. And it's not too far away at all, okay? The near future position, we got the World. So the World is to reach your goal. It is to accomplish whatever it is you set out to do. It is success. But also it can indicate some of you, especially with the Page of Wands, that you've got some sort of trip planned, maybe even a vacation. Could be something that you are doing that, you know, because I'm actually seeing someone going off on a writer's retreat or an artist's retreat. Some of you may be thinking about doing something like that, and you may be booking it. And I feel, you know, it's not too far away from when you complete this and meet this person. Also, I feel some of you have been learning really tough lessons about, you know, putting your own needs first and reciprocity in relationships. But now you've come to the point of learning that lesson, erecting that healthy boundary, and it's almost like your life is going in cycles. 2024 is a cycle of change for you where you're about to meet your soulmate and you're not going to look back, is what I see there, okay? So the World card tells me in this position that you're going to reach your goal of finding new love, a soulmate, you know, definitely in the next 3 months, that's for sure, is what I'm picking up here. But in the next 6 weeks, I feel like you're going to have options and you're going to have to choose which one. But I see, you know, hands down, I can see the one you're going to choose, okay? Page of Wands energy. So this person, they could have very strong Leo, very strong Sagittarius, or even Aries in their chart. Doesn't have to be sun, moon, or rising, but this person, they've got a lot of fire in their chart, very passionate, very adventurous. This person likes to go traveling a lot. They have seen the world. This person, they may have even just come back from like a major vacation when they meet you, and they're going to tell you all about it. I feel like they're glowing. I feel like they're just living life to the best of their abilities, and it's contagious. It's almost like they are a real buzz when you meet them, and you're like, wow, this person is so like, you know, exciting to know and to be with. This is the new person. It's intoxicating is what I'm feeling. And I feel you and this person will actually go on a trip quite early in your relationship as well. And that kind of is proof in the pudding, as it were, because, you know, they always say, if you want to get to know a person and their like bad habits, go on a, you know, a little bit of a vacation with that person, because that person will start to relax. They'll be, you know, showing you all their good traits and bad traits, and, you know, they're just going to be their wonderful, authentic selves. And it's almost like things are heightened when you go on a trip. So I feel that you're going to see that this person is the right person for you. Now, we have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands actually is about brainstorming. It's about thinking what is the right path for you, but it's also exploring things that are not your typical norm. So some of you, you know, it's like your friends kind of know what sort of person you may want to go for, or the sort of person that you may be looking for, okay, and try and set you up with someone like that. But the Page of Wands, this new person that you meet, that you're not being set up by your friends with, this person is not your typical norm. Now, they've got things on the list that you've wanted in a person, so you're going to be ticking off a lot on your list, but this person is different. They're very unique, and they're very passionate, very intense, and I also feel like this person, they are a great conversationalist. You're going to have lots of wonderful debates with this person. This person is not a yes person, okay? There's nothing worse than having someone who just agrees with everything you say. I mean, it's nice to a certain point, and you're like, do you think for yourself? Is there, you know, so I feel there's this energy here of some of you, you need someone who challenges you in a really exciting way, someone who's strong enough to walk by your side, someone who like initiates conversation, affection, you know, all of those things. And I feel this new person you're actually attracting is going to do all of those things. But some of you may decide to take a course of learning or some sort of like, and I'm not talking about going back to class or college, although it could be, because when you get a Five of Wands, you know, the Six of Wands follows it. It means qualification, a triumph in a certification or something, you know, accomplishing something. So some of you, it could be that you're going to like decide that this is your year to get back in the gym, for example. There's no qualification there, but I feel like you're doing something for you that challenges yourself in a really great way, and you're like in training. It could also be that you're going to that acting class, that art class, or, you know, that football session, whatever it is. I feel like you're doing something that challenges you, and by association you meet this person, this new person out of that, and I feel there's an invitation that comes from that there. I hope that makes sense and it's not clouded, because the energy is very quick in your reading. I'm trying to slow down the energy, actually. Now, the external circumstances right now for the next 6 weeks, we've got the Page of Swords. Someone who's already seen what you look like, someone who's very curious about you, and someone who wants to get to know you better, okay? So I feel this is the person that your friends are trying to set you up with. This person could have strong Aquarius in their chart, Libra and Gemini energy too coming through, but mainly Aquarius coming through here. This person's very curious, and, you know, Page of Swords, there's an energy of gossip. Okay, so I feel sometimes, my beautiful Virgo, your ears may have been burning because this person has asked your friends about you, or your friends have told this person about you, and there's been a lot of conversations behind the scenes about how awesome you are, how attractive you are, but this person has actually seen you. And if you are on social media, you may have even been feeling that you've been watched, because I feel, you know, this person's highly attracted to you and they're actually watching your every move. Okay, so I do feel that you have a choice, you know, the person that your friends have lined up for you, but also someone new. The energy right now that you're tapping into, I feel like you're leaning more towards the person that you are going to meet all by yourself. Okay, but the Page of Swords, I'm going to clarify there for you with that Page of Swords. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, because I am getting another energy, which is about you wanting to learn something this year. I mean, for some of you, it could even be that you're going to learn a language, because you have the World card there. For some of you, it could be some sort of like dance that is from a different part of the world than you, merengue, you know, or I don't really know many dances, the Paso Doble, you know, all of those things. So I feel there's this energy of you wanting to do unique, interesting things this year. And as a byproduct, I feel like you're meeting somebody new associated with something you are really passionate about. Okay. So, Okay, so as you can see, Page of Swords here, we've got the Devil card. I mean, the Devil card is an interesting card to come up with the Three of Cups there in the World, okay? Because it's almost like you're getting a bit of a timeline of what's happening. We've got the Devil card, which is like you're feeling really stuck, okay? Some of you feel a bit helpless to change your circumstances. You've been focusing on breaking, old habits and relationship cycles that perhaps you've had, healing wounds. Some of you may have even attracted people in the past who were emotionally manipulative or abusive or had addictions in some way, and you were always the fixer, okay? Someone always came to you for fixing, and I feel like you have really process that within yourself and healed yourself to the point of metamorphosis, where you've changed how people are now going to approach you. People are approaching you to be loved by you and not be fixed by you this time round. So I feel that's really important to recognize with that Devil card there, okay? The Devil card is not an evil card. It actually highlights where we feel stuck in life, the things that we feel bonded to, tempting us to connect to, that keeps us stuck in life. And I feel like you're really looking at, moving out of a cycle of temptation, no returning to exes or anybody who promises you the world and delivers nothing. Now, we've also got the Three of Cups there. This is about community. It's about people coming together. It represents friendships, sharing information, a celebration or some sort of feast date. Could be a house party, birthday, something that you get invited to by friends where they want to set you up, okay? So I really feel there's something here with this. And then we got the World card. It's like that comes to an end. Some of you may go traveling. There's some sort of event here with the World card where you have closed out a cycle. You reach your goal because you get the Two of Cups. But I feel it's not connected to your friends. Okay, so that's the energy. I mean, even in a different deck, I'm being given exactly the same thing. You reach the World card after your friend has tried to set you up, and you've got the Two of Cups there. So you meet your soulmate. So I feel, you reach your goal of finding love, and this is your forever person who's coming in. The Page of Wands energy, okay? So I want you to be aware of that. Now, we do have a Knight of Wands there. So again, this is at the end of your chart, the outcome energy. So I feel for the next 6 weeks, it's like there is a potential temptation for you to, meet this new person that your friends want to set you up with. And there's like, perhaps like a little bit of interest there. And, both of you could take it a little bit further if you wanted to. But I see this person as being a fling, okay, if you wanted to connect to it. But it's your call. We all have free will. I feel after that, that's when your soulmate is ushered in from the universe. Now, we do have the King of Swords, okay? And the King of Swords in this position, it's a hope and a fear position. Think before you act. Okay, really check in with yourself. The king is someone who, is very analytical. You're someone who actually is very cerebral, especially when you meet someone at first. I feel like you don't fall in love easily, but this is to make a decision, to be decisive, to really check in with what it is that you want. Does this person have the right ingredients? I feel like you're being a little bit rational about your choices, because I feel like in the past you've had an experience with someone that you couldn't trust, or you've got trust issues because someone broke that trust. Okay. I feel also actions speak louder than words, and I feel you're really like super serious about watching somebody and what they say to you and their actions towards you, which is very, very important, of course. But I feel like you're bringing your A game to a relationship, and I feel like you're not settling for second best, because I feel like you don't want to waste any time. Okay. It's almost like you're taking ownership, and truth is everything to you. So if there's something about this person that you feel like you don't trust, and they may even tell you, like I feel like the person that your friends try to set you up with, and actually I feel they do it in a good heart. They really feel that this person is someone who would be great for you. But there's something about this person, it's almost like they slip up on something when they are first chatting to you. So it could be that they let slip by accident something that they don't really want anyone to know, and then try to cover their tracks. And it's so obvious, and it's like, okay, that's something that was a bit weird. I feel like you're not letting it slide. I feel like you're like, nah, I didn't like that. Not going to go there. Just phase that person out. That's not for me. But this new person that you meet by yourself, through something that you do for you, I feel you're going to be so glad that you waited. Okay. Now, as we see the outcome energy, and again, this is for the next 6 weeks, we got the Death card. Something in you has changed, okay? I feel like you're ready for this new start. I definitely see that you are, opening yourself to a new opportunity, a new adventure. Something big in your life is ending. Okay, and we've got the Seven of Wands here. I feel like you're recognizing that you are a gift and that actually you have a lot of attention. And just because you have a lot of attention doesn't mean that you have to let a lot of attention sway you in your decision. Seven of Wands tells me that you're at your personal best. And I really feel, that it's important for you to recognize, you do have a lot of attention, but only one person, you're going to let that person in. And it's going to feel so easy in your choice because there's going to be no competition, really. I just want to show you the Seven of Wands there, because when you got the Seven of Wands, it means you got to a certain level in life where you're sorting the wheat from the chaff. You're deciding who gets to stay in your life, who definitely deserves a place, and who doesn't. And as you can see there, this figure is like batting them off. Okay, so I definitely see that you have a lot of attention, but only this one wand gets really close. Some of you, you've built a really great boundary, making sure it's healthy so that you know who is right for you and who is not. But also, this is a card of like not conforming. Just because your friends say, oh, this person would be great for you. I feel like you're just doing things on your own terms, and you have the confidence to say, actually, you know what? That person's just not right for me. Thanks so much, guys. I know that you did it in the best heart, but actually, it's not going to vibe with me. So I see there's competition. I mean, Seven of Wands actually means rivalry for your affection, as well as Five of Wands there. And you did get that Five of Wands right here. So I feel like you're only going to let one person in. Now, I want to be very clear about this Knight of Wands, because this is the potential for a fling. Knight of Wands is someone who's here today, gone tomorrow. Someone who is bold and daring, but has the potential to be reckless with your heart. Okay, so this is the person, as I said, I feel like there's one person coming first, and then the next one is your soulmate. So let me just pull a card, because the energy I'm getting here is, guard yourself against lust. Okay, know the difference between someone who wants to get you in between the sheets and someone who is wanting a long-term relationship. And, I'm not telling you how to do life, but I really get a sense if you're looking for a high-level commitment, I feel there is a lot of attention around you at the moment. And I feel some people may say anything just to get what they want and then, not show you any action after that. So let me just see this. We've got the Six of Wands, and we got the, So it's like, I really want to show you these two cards because I'm clarifying the Knight of Wands right now. Now, the Knight of Wands can indicate player energy, okay? So, but also it can indicate potential for a fling. Something very short-lived, very passionate, very intense. And of course, there's a lot of opportunity for you to do that. But if you're looking for something a little bit long-term, I definitely see that you're waiting. Okay, Six of Wands can indicate that this person, very ego-driven. I feel this is someone that your friends don't really know this about this person. And that's the difficult thing, okay? Because I feel your friends come to you with a good heart on this one, but there's something about this person they don't truly know about this person, okay? Six of Wands is like someone who got the victory, and then Two of Wands is like the wait and waiting and waiting, and they didn't call. So just watch out for that. I am picking that strong energy up there. The Two of Wands tells me that you're waiting for something else, okay? Two of Wands, that figure there has got the world in their hands, and we got the world there, which means once you decide to end that cycle, you move and meet someone else, okay? So I feel there's two opportunities. Maybe you don't even have a choice. I feel it's more of a time frame I'm being given here. Okay. I mean, they're really trying to clarify. They're giving me the same cards as the person that I was clarifying for your friends, okay? Ace of Pentacles is what we got. They come in strong, strength card, really bold, really daring. Nine of Swords. This person, they leave you waiting and wondering what happened there. Okay. And it feels like after that, the Ten of Cups, then your happy ever after comes after meeting that person. Very complex reading. Let me just get all these cards back, and I'm going to clarify your soulmate. Oh, okay. All of those cards came flying out there. Oh, what did I say? Let me just clarify your soulmate. I haven't even got to the rest of the cards yet, but Magician, Lover's card. I'm only taking uprights there. Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords. There's a difference. There's two knights here. Two people, two pages, two people. So this indicates, you know, there's one who is going to be here today, gone tomorrow, and someone who actually says what they're going to do. Okay, so now I'm clarifying your soulmate that comes after. So I just want you to know it's a timeline of events. I won't repeat myself, but I feel, you know, look at this. Look at this. I'm loving this. We've got the Empress energy. So you're feeling really good about yourself. You're mature enough to know what you want. Sun card. There normally is lots of sunflowers on there. So they're showing me lots of sunflowers. These are your signs, okay? Also, when you see lots of sunflowers, this is going to indicate that you're about to meet the person or you just have met the person. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. You're hoping for fate and destiny to step in. We've got the Four of Pentacles, which is a long-term relationship. Okay, so I feel the King of Swords, you know, and we got the Queen of Swords. It's like, think before you act, be organized. You're being guided. Six of Swords tells me, you know, that you're being guided towards meeting someone that you'll settle down with. Four of Wands is celebration. Four of Wands is the halfway to marriage card. It indicates you being at some sort of either a reunion or a place where you have fun. You're going out, you're in good company. That's when you meet somebody new. Okay, so it is a timeline of events. Meeting someone who's like a little bit meh, who's definitely not for you, given all the talk but none of the action, and then you meet the one. Okay, so that's your timeline of what's happening there. I hope it's clear because the energy isn't clear for me. I'm just trying to decode the energy, but look out for the signs and symbols as well. When you meet this new person who is your soulmate, it's just going to feel easy. It's going to feel like you've known this person your whole life. And also, there's something of this new person that you meet that looks like someone you already know. Okay, so those are the signs and symbols that I've been given so far, my beautiful Virgo. We've got influence. We've also got friendship. And we've got support. As I said, this new person that you meet on your own terms, they feel like a friend at first. It feels very much, don't get me wrong, there's a spark. There's a lot of chemistry there. But this person, this new person that you're about to meet on your own terms, it's like they've got your back. They're on your team. You just feel safe with this person. You just know that this person is someone special. Someone who is going to be there through thick and thin. And we've got influence there. So I do feel, you know, to some degree, this card connects to your friends, like telling you that this person is interested in you. Okay, I feel like there's some whisperings going on behind your back right now. Even as I do this reading, I feel like someone is talking about you in a really positive way, and they find you very, very attractive. But I don't feel that person is the one. Okay, we do have friendship energy, and we've got support. So I feel you're going to move into a high-level commitment, but I feel it's just after 6 weeks, okay? I feel it's not immediate. I feel there is a timeline of events before you get to meet the one. So it's almost like the one that you meet and then the soulmate after, okay? So I'm going to leave it like that. I hope that resonates with somebody out there because it was very, very complex indeed. Also, listen out for that song that came up there. I think it's called Padam or something by Kylie. And you may hear it like on the radio in the supermarket or just as someone's driving down the street in a car. Listen out. These are your signs and symbols that you're about to meet someone very, very new. Okay, so we've also got this rune here, which is the Wisdom rune. Now, this is about advice. It's about tests. So I feel like you have been tested when it comes to love, but I also feel divine intervention. Okay. Some of you may have been deceived in the past, but I feel like you're leaving that in the past now. And I feel you've done a lot to process and heal from that. And there is no repeat of that. So jumping into a wonderfully new relationship, I definitely see this is your next chance at love. That's the energy that I'm getting. Yes, slow and moving. Slow and steady wins the race. We've got the turtle there, but the turtle has that little shell on its back, which it can go into whenever it feels threatened. So I feel some of you have been in a very protective mode, but it was necessary to heal. And the timing will be right. When you're meant to meet this person, this new person, it will happen for you. And this person has a pure heart. This is someone that you can trust, but you instantly can feel it when you meet this person, okay? There's just something very, easy about this person, easy to talk to, easy to relate to. And what you see is what you get with this new person that's coming in. And it will be a high-level commitment there as well. So I don't even know what I'm going to call this reading, because it's like the one after the one, or like the soulmate comes after, or rivalry for your affection, because I definitely see that there is a potential fling, but then after you meet your soulmate. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I hope something does resonate for you, my beautiful Virgo. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. I really hope that you understand what I was trying to say, because the energy was so complex. So I hope I made it as concise as I possibly could, because not only am I reading the cards, and I always say this to everybody, please look up what the cards mean. Because you can always tell what they mean. They actually have a certain meaning as well as the energy that comes through. And you can see that I'm actually giving you a timeline of events, but also what the cards mean. So you can see yourself that the energy is flowing in a certain way. So I hope it does connect in some way for you. I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Virgo. Love and light.